3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is OCCW, and this is Royal Ramble with Azrael and Papa John.
Oh, jeez, we don't even get 5 seconds into the show, and you're playing that.
Hey, puppy, hey, puppy.
Just because your old lady says that to me doesn't mean I'm your dad, okay?
You've been ducking the poor boy for 26 years. What's another month or two? We're pushing back the long-awaited reunion of Danny Limelight and John De La O at the Heartbreak Rumble.
Ordinarily, I wouldn't dignify their statements with a response, but for those of the uninitiated out there, they have started an ugly rumor, and it started right here. You saw it yourself on the Royal Ramble between Joey and Danny, and I forgot who was sitting in the other chair, that I am somehow Danny Limelight's father. Let me tell you something that is almost a mathematical impossibility, as my trip to Puerto Rico may coincide and have a weird window, but that's it. I mean, come on, there's a lot of people in Puerto Rico. There's a lot of people going in and out of Puerto Rico.
He loves cartoon characters. You love cartoon characters. You both do that thing with the hand that you do. He does the Spider-Man. You do the Spider-Man.
Look, I don't. What?
It's been a long time coming, the reunion of Captain America and his, Spider-Man. Spider-Man looks up to Captain America like a father, you know what I mean? We're trying to bring people together. Instead of the Heartbreak Rumble, we're trying to make the Heart Mend Rumble.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
The Heart Mend Rumble.
You've been ducking him for 26 years, so now we're pushing the date back to March 30th.
And
Moving right along.
And just letting you know right now, John, we got a special envelope downstairs signed by Maury Povich himself, that we're going to do a little testing later on after the show. And we're going to send it in.
Anyway, since I hate to segue so ugly, right? But since you bring up the Heartbreak City Rumble, I think it's important that for our viewers and for our fans out there who were planning on coming to the show this weekend, that's Saturday, September. Every month.
You're living in the past. You're living in the past. 1987, Starcade comes to you from American Legion Post 716.
We had to reschedule the Heartbreak City Rumble, which was scheduled for this Saturday, February 23rd, at the Westminster Boys and Girls Club. I'm just going to say that we are not having the show at the Westminster Boys and Girls Club, nor will we ever attempt to have any kind of business with the Westminster Boys and Girls Club, as we are moving the show to our old reliable, our good friends at American Legion Post 716, and that will be March 30th. That's, again, a Saturday. If you've already purchased tickets, come to the dojo, and I will refund you your money if you so wish, or those tickets can be redeemed at the new date and the new location. So hold on to them if you still want to come. I will honor them, and I will, if you contact me before and you tell me you already have tickets, I will reserve some front row seating for you, just to show you that my heart's in the right place. So we're sorry for the inconvenience, and I'm sorry, speaking of inconvenience.
Jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, B.A. Marcus Frey.
You're out of the frame. Frame?
It's like magic.
On the table.
Stop.
Disrespectful and put my mic in the
Team Salt and Pepper.
Obviously he was caught up in the traffic here in beautiful downtown Stanton. Look what a big city that is. That freeway is packed.
Yeah, I mean,
that traffic is not moving at all either.
I felt the need to step in right now because you're talking about being inconvenienced when I'm your number one guy on the card, and I have to hear through the grapevine that everything's being changed around and moved.
Yeah.
So I even had to reach out to you when you were on that piece of shit show, Bully Zone, whatever the hell that was, and find out
Sissy
that everything
zone?
was whatever.
Sissy zone?
Bitchy zone. I mean, really, let's be real. I commend you for wasting your time and going on that show.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I actually came into because I left my wallet here. And
again,
and they were here shooting, and I came up, and then I wanted to,
that sounds like literally getting sucked into a scam. I walked in because I left something, and all of a sudden I got torn into this piece of crap that I could not find myself out of.
I think that was the bit of cheese that got you to walk into their mousetrap. I think they
really was.
stole your wallet and hid it from you to get you to come wandering
More like
in.
the boring zone.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like
For real.
WCW's like, Mike Awesome will give you all this money. He shows up, but you're the fat chick Thriller, and they suckered him a little bit
Yeah,
there.
that was pretty bad too. No, you know what? I had to get the word out somehow, and I had to let people know as quickly
You
as
did.
possible.
Unfortunately, you had to do it through that piece of crap. But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, well, at least it wasn't like I had to post it on another piece of crap like SoCal Uncensored.
Well, that's
and that
true.
bullshit
I mean,
spreading,
but they-
gossip mongering, bunch of low-life
Well,
pieces of shit.
they definitely know how to get people talking.
And so we've moved the Bushido Cup back, and the Bushido Cup will be April 20th.
It'll be April 20th again
Good.
at same location.
Okay.
And we're working on a third location, not far from here in Buena Park. We'll fill you in on the details.
Is it a Boys and Girls Club in Buena Park?
No, absolutely not. No. Geez.
I mean, apparently they're not. They're not.
Apparently, you know, when I heard it was a Boys and Girls Club, I thought it was run for boys and girls, right?
No,
but
it's
it's run
run
by
by
boys and girls. Oh my God, you guys! Well, the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing, except
Jacking
they're both
each other
jacking
off.
something off. Yeah. Wow, unreal.
So I
Anyway,
will have time to train for the Bushido Cup.
You
I
will?
have time to learn the White Tiger style of Kung Fu for the style of
You can do all
Bushiro.
the training you want. It don't matter if I'm in it. You ain't winning.
You are the Black Panther style of martial arts.
and you are the White Crane.
And I am the White Crane, the
What would
Lightning
What
Dragon.
would that make me?
Danny Limelight's dead.
The illegitimate father style.
Father style.
Illegitimate father style.
Dead beat.
How long does it take to get a pack of smokes, for God's sake?
What are you talking about?
You've been putting that boy out for 26 years. He swam all the way from Puerto Rico to Brooklyn and came across the country to California to find you, and then you're like, oh, we're just not going to have the show. You're going to have to fight.
He said, here's some paper towels. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
You're welcome.
I'm gonna throw them out.
that was
to you.
good. That was
Okay,
good.
so et tu, BA, et tu. You don't believe in this nonsense about Danny Limelight.
I mean, I don't know. That kind of tells the whole story for me. When he even took the family pose. He said, "I'm gonna do this just like Daddy."
So proud of you, son.
the worst thing about that is that my dad used to do that to me.
I'm telling you, he knew the family lineage.
First of all, I am not Danny Limelight's
I mean,
dad.
wouldn't
all
you?
right?
I thought you would be so proud to have such a shining piece of.
Right? He's champion
I mean,
everywhere.
he
He's
holds
got
all
six
titles. I mean,
He
championship
does.
belts.
He has a lot of titles.
He
One
wins
he's never going to
championship belts.
touch
You've got
is the
championship
OCCW
belts.
title. But I mean,
The difference is this. All right, I'm not his dad
Wow.
at all.
Okay, let's calm down
I
for a
mean,
minute.
you're right. You're right. It
mean-
takes a dad to be present.
Wow.
So you're right. You are not his dad.
He was a donor.
But
We all have the same father, right, BA? The Heavenly Father.
thank you.
We all have
Preach.
the same,
I like
same
that.
dad. I've been reading into it. I've been looking at the book with the little T on it. I don't know what that's about yet. I'm not that far into the first.
It's not a T. It's a cross.
The little T.
It's not a. It's not
like
a
Mr. T.
It's not.
The book of Mr. T.
No, like,
It's a lowercase t.
and he pities the fools.
No, I am.
Right? It's
There
like
are,
there's all
there
the
are plenty
people-
of them that
Dude,
open their
come on.
mouths.
I'm not gonna sit too close to him because I'm gonna get hit.
I mean,
I
I swear, if the plague starts again, we know where it's going.
Yeah.
I mean, it
exactly.
did snow in Las Vegas. I mean, come on. Yes.
Right? It's like the plagues are falling. It's snowing everywhere.
It's not
The
a
world's ending.
plague. That's called weather. That's called
Anyway,
global
quick
weather.
shout out.
from
We'll do a quick shout out to
California.
everybody.
To me, it's the plague.
Freddie Havoc's on watching us. We got Jessica
Freddie
Sky,
Havoc.
Kay Cat, Brian Chastity.
Hey, Freddie Hellman.
Mindy
Oh,
Hinojosa.
he said
Love you, girl.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got Drew Masters. He's watching.
Hey, Drew Masters, how are you doing, man? Hey, thanks for all your help this weekend with the show and whatnot.
And Dustin Lawyer. We got to get the guy on the show. We got to get that guy on the show. big time.
Dustin Lawyer, hey, how are you? You say hi to your cat Fluffy and your lobster. What is his lobster's
Was it
name?
Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan?
Ric Flair or something? Hulk Hogan? I don't know.
We got to
Anyway,
get that guy on the show big time.
Yeah, and Jessica Sky Landau, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Invite Marcus and the rest of the guys from Empower to check out the show and comment. Please, please, please. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are trying to make the move from one platform to another. Let's just say that, so because our lawyer isn't here. And speaking of lawyers, Dustin Lawyer says, "Hi Santa." Go figure. It's a different time of year, and I know it's
I
cold.
told you this boy's
He's not right in the head.
I mean,
He needs tacos con carne, like a true Californian, with guacamole, perhaps on a little bit of toast, and with no plastic straw, because that'll set that up. Yeah, avocado toast. You get a little bit of avocado toast. You know what I mean?
But
And then,
why would you put carne asada on toast? You're supposed to put it on.
and then you put
tortilla.
mayo on the top of it.
Oh, you don't put-
that,
no.
that is good eating. You
Yeah,
don't know
that's-
nothing about nothing.
That is white eating.
Yeah, is it on
Yeah.
Wonder Bread? Some Wonder Bread there.
Dustin Lawyer sounds like the type of guy who has tickets to AEW. He's home watching the wrestling podcast at 9 o'clock with his cats and his lobsters.
And two more folks.
stuff.
We got DJ SoCal and CJ. She's actually watching too.
Hey, that's CJ girl. How you
Good.
doing, CJ?
What's going on, Siege?
How you doing?
It says DJ SoCal's in the building. Are you? Are you DJ SoCal?
No,
Don't
it's-
lie to me now.
At a kickback. He's got a kickback right
I
now.
mean, he's got to be in a building, but it definitely ain't this one.
Yeah, building is spelled with a G, by the way. DJ SoCal. California spelled
That's
with
not
an
how
I.
the kids are spelling it these
Building.
days. Ask the member of the franchise.
'Cause he's lit.
players.
He's lit right now.
This from a guy who has trouble spelling OCCW.
I just go to where the building says to go, which not the Boys and Girls Club apparently.
Apparently.
I just
No, exactly. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about AEW, as that seems to be the topic that everybody has. Every serious wrestling person, from strong fans, to more than casual fans, to workers, to promoters. As a promoter, I'm watching AEW and trying to see what their next step would be, because I can already tell they're not going to try to go head to head with the WWE.
There's no point.
Right. They are just trying to build a successful wrestling company.
That's it. Because
Which is-
when you do that, you're going to put yourself ahead of the game.
Exactly, because everyone else is always, well, we got this billionaire backing us, and we got this millionaire backing us, and we're going to take, you're not. You're going to lose
Right.
badly, because if Ted
Because-
Turner couldn't do it, right,
Exactly.
Elon Musk probably wouldn't be able to do it. The only guy who might be able to do it is Bill Gates.
Well,
Because
and what's going to work in their favor right now is they're not worried about, let's go out and get the top writer that used to write Buffy to write our shows.
Right.
Like that is truly what is killing the WWE product right now.
It's wrestling. By wrestling people, for wrestling people.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. They're not just trying to put together a television show, right? Which is what Raw and SmackDown are. They're not wrestling shows. They're television shows, and the subject happens to be wrestling.
Yep.
Right? I've seen, for another example, Ring of Honor. And what was the name of the first show that Cody Rhodes and the Bucks did?
all in.
All In, right?
yeah.
I would imagine it's pretty much the same thing. They just have a different name.
That was Double or Nothing.
Okay.
There's a lot of poker euphemisms
Right,
getting thrown
okay.
around because they keep redoubling their money.
Right. Hopefully they...
Double down.
Because they know that every show they put on is a gamble.
Right?
That's what that
'Cause
is.
it's their
I don't
money.
know. That
It's-
sounds like
it's
smart money to me.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
they've been
because
doing.
at the end of the day, they're marketing to the fans that are tired of the same old, same old.
Brian Hinojosa, Joey the Bull's right here. Say something, Joey the Bull.
Yo, what's up, Brian? Brian's like a cousin to me. I went to high school with this kid, badass wrestler back in the day. Hey, Jessica Sky, one day, hopefully, John will have the balls to put me on the show.
Wow.
A beautiful face like me needs to be in front of that camera.
I
Wait,
mean,
Jessica
she-
said that?
Yeah.
I mean, she's calling you
Said,
out.
Joey the Bull, you're the best. People want to see my beautiful face in front of that camera once in a while, John.
Yeah, we saw your beautiful face and your beautiful chest and your beautiful stomach a couple weeks ago. I'm still getting hate mail for it. What does Dustin Lawyer have to say?
Says, hey, can I be on the show? I think I'm going to start a wrestling blog. And yeah, I will get a new haircut if you say yes, and I'll bring the cat.
Right? He's willing to cut his hair.
He's gonna
And
start.
bring
He's gonna
an
start.
animal.
He's gonna start a new wrestling blog.
Yes.
Well, okay, Dustin Lawyer, if you're gonna start a wrestling page, was it gonna be like a news page? You are only we're your friends, so you're only allowed to say nice things about our show.
Yep.
And you are required to say nothing but bad things about everyone else's show. That's really how you start
Well,
a wrestling blog.
Sure, that part's not going to be too difficult.
Well,
I think the lighting has been excellent on several of our programs. Did you come to the Purge? Like the lights I think really set the ambiance.
You would actually have to attend
For-
the show to be able to comment on things like lighting.
Well, I
and stuff like
noticed
that.
these little details.
Well, you were
of
at the
what's
show,
going
yeah, and
on.
so
I'm
were
a
you,
casual
right?
observer.
But most of the critics out there don't come to the shows. They watch it on YouTube because their mom won't give them the money to go to a show.
And to all Joey the Bull fans out there, I promise you next week I'll be on the show for at least a good 10 minutes. Maybe John will give me some airtime.
All two of you.
All two of you. Crazy, son.
Joe Gonzalez says the best part of wrestling is wrestling.
Absolutely.
Joe Gonzalez likes wrestling.
Says
He's
the guy-
a fan of
point.
Destination 6.
So says the guy who's watching a show where they're talking about wrestling.
He don't know. Maybe we're going to fight right now. Yeah. This is broken down
well,
on
Joe-
several occasions.
Joe Gonzalez, you seem to be a new viewer, so we'd like to welcome you into the fold and invite you back every night. Stay with us. We've got some good stuff planned for tonight, and keep up the good work.
Every Tuesday night. No, we are not on every night. I mean, though you can watch us every night if you want because
We have replays.
it doesn't go anywhere.
We have enough content that
We
you
do.
could probably watch us every night of the week for a good.
Go back
for a
and
good 6
catch up.
weeks. Yeah, go back and catch up, and you'll learn exactly. Or you know what? It would be interesting to watch the very beginnings of this podcast. Were you there at the very beginning?
I was on the first one. And
Okay, and
99% of them since, John.
Yes, well, not 99%. I seem to remember
By
you
the
disappeared for a
math,
few months at a time.
I missed 3 altogether in the history of the
Now,
program.
are we talking about Lunchbox and...
I missed 3.
Yeah, shithead. Yes.
Yeah.
I counted 3.
That's, I didn't say that. You did.
Yeah. Or whatever. What did they call it? Lunchbox and.
And
Lunchbox in preschool.
Preschool.
Lunchbox is Angel, and then Rudy's preschool because he's little.
Oh, well, I take it back. I didn't mean shithead when I said shithead. I thought lunchbox.
I mean, shithead kind of applies to me.
No, I'm not going to say that. I have no problem with Rudy. He's one of the few people in this business.
I don't have a problem with him. I'm just trying to entice him to step his ass back in the ring. And if you really want to step back in the ring with a real man, Rudy, and finally get that ass whooping that you deserve, you know where I am.
damn.
Knock on the door of OCCW and see what happens.
And some stuff happened to you this weekend. Some vile betrayals.
Yeah.
To my eyes.
All I got to say at this point is I thought franchise meant men that knew how to act like men, not
All right.
men that knew how to act like
For the
bitches.
uninitiated, our good friend B.A. Marcus Frey wrestled at Destination 6 out in Pacoima. Is that what it is?
It's in Barstow.
Barstow.
I know, yeah.
in Barstow.
Barstow, Del Taco, first one.
It's one of those places where you go to when you're going to on your way to another place. I get it.
If you
All right.
ran into a trailer park, you went too far.
And we are the best thing to ever happen to that city. I am
We
trying to
are.
get the kids there to stay in school so that one day they can move out of Barstow for God's sake, and come to beautiful Orange
if you
County.
wanna
Look at the
stay there-
buildings we
Look at-
have.
yes, it's beautiful.
If
This
you
is
have
my-
palm
If you look
trees.
closely, you can see my apartment building right.
Exactly.
Or my apartment right.
But if
A
you
little bit higher
choose
up.
to stay there, you
Right.
will have the honor of
Stay in
working
school.
at the first ever Del Taco. So, I mean, that's something to
That's really
strive
something,
for.
Yeah. So, in any case, back to the topic at hand. You wrestled on Destination 6. Fill our viewers in who weren't there. Who were you wrestling against, and who was on your side? And
So, my first match, because I pulled double duty, because that's what franchise does.
okay, why did you have to pull double duty?
Well, at the end of the day, when you are trying to just help out your brother in arms
Who
in
is-
his match,
who's
which
brother
is
in
which is my boy Richie Slade.
Okay, Richie Slade.
Well, I shouldn't say my boy because he acted like a giant pansy and left me hanging. But that's to be brought up a little bit later.
Okay.
My first match of the evening, it was me versus Tony Reyes versus some little Aiden kid. I don't know who he is. I mean, he got handled as he should. And our favorite, Mr. Human Tornado. At the end of the day, I handled just about everybody that stepped in my path. But lo and behold, who gets the pin at the end of the match? Human Tornado takes out this Aiden kid who didn't even deserve to step in the ring with the likes of B.A. Marcus Frey. So, yeah, I didn't win that match, but I wasn't hurt. I wasn't upset. I pulled up my big boy pants, walked up to my boy Richie Slade, said, hey, don't worry about your match. I got you. I got you. Because that's what franchise does. We get each other's back. Ask my boy Othello, have I ever left him hanging?
I was just gonna say. So clearly, Richie Slade is not Othello.
Obviously.
There's a big difference between those two
it's a
people.
big
There's about
definitely.
200 pounds and 3 feet between the two of them. See, I've seen this kind of situation play out. Everybody's ride or die. Everybody's with you until the cop lights flash and everybody takes off and just leaves you to the
Yep,
wolves.
and that's pretty much what happened. My boy Richie was in his match. I was there riding with him till the end. And guess what? I helped him get that victory. He might say I didn't. He might say it was his ability to outsmart people that got him that victory. But no, it was me. It was me standing on that apron. It was me that told the ref to turn around when I did that got you that victory. And then what do? They put us in a tag team match against Oso Loco. And
Oso Loco? That
Yes.
fool still wrestling?
Oso Loco. He was the number one contender of the evening, which was the number one man to get his ass whooped. That's all that was.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, at the end of the day, you can't lace my boots. Much respect to the time you've been in
At the end of
ring.
the day, he can't even see his own boots.
Damn.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're Velcro just so
Still
he
doing
doesn't have to
those
stay down
sit-ups
there
there,
that
Sam?
long.
And then Oso summoned the tornado of human to come.
Exactly. So he summons Human Tornado. Then you got CC coming out and making it a tag team match, which is fine. I don't have no problem working twice. I mean, being franchised, you should pay me like I did.
Like I do, right?
I mean, that's what it is. But
It's Barstow, not Orange County. What you
yeah,
gonna do?
well, I guess not. So you then put me in a tag team match with a man who I thought was my boy. It comes down to it, he takes a spear and runs off like a little whimpering dog.
You ran off?
Ran off.
Ran off. He was up on the stage.
Left me in the
Left him.
ring with two
left him.
men, I guess
Well,
you
you're
can
his
call.
friend, right? Why didn't you go and help him?
I wasn't involved in the match. I thought Richie was coming right back. I thought he was like,
No,
Dad,
he
going to
ran,
get smoked.
he
and
ran
then
back
never
to
came
check
back.
his makeup. That's what it was.
I thought Richie Slade was more Tupac, but he turned out to be more Tekashi 6ix9ine, and he started snitching on
much.
everybody else in the
Pretty
gang.
much.
I'm not sure if this means anything, but Tony Reyes is Tony Reyes. Get it right. That's what he just put some on his.
Man, get out of here.
Did we mispronounce Tony
I
Reyes?
did.
He said
Nobody
Tony Reyes.
He didn't. Nobody mispronounce him. He just wanted to make himself heard.
Joe Gonzalez wrote
Oh.
Tony Reyes
Oh, that's what it was.
wrong, and Tony's responding.
My
to
bad.
that.
Well, get him, Tony.
You know what? Because Reyes is a Spanish surname, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh. Anyway,
Kings, I believe.
Kings. Well, yes.
Un pollo loco está muy bien as the star is in Telemundo.
See.
I mean, he was going.
Mi pantalones es muy en fuego por la estrella en la lucha libre en la marcha historia en the Boys and Girls, Niños y Niñas Club no más, no pequeño in the también by the WPWCDCC 3PW, and I'll be having the mascara in the mascara versus hair match in the trios match in the Estrella por la Noche on the March 30th.
Well, speaking of Spanish, we got
I don't know.
American
we
Legion
got Cholo
Post.
watching right now.
716.
Thank you very
I mean,
much.
I think you might want to put it into that. Cholo gonna come in here and
Yeah,
cut somebody.
he's watching right now. Cholo's actually watching.
Cholo, hey, Cholo, you know what? I've been inviting you to come in and talk about,
They're here on Friday.
VWE, right? You haven't come in, so post something about it.
Cholo's like,
Here
hey,
on our-
put
on
the
our thing.
podcast on Friday. I'll be there all
Yeah,
day.
right. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not how it works, right? I think that are we getting a phone call from Dustin Lawyer, or what is he saying?
Let's say
Can I be on the show?
Well, he said I think his mom needs to use the computer. Might have to go, but I'll need to ask her for a ride to be at the next podcast.
Well, and you should probably get her permission, like the other guys who own wrestling blogs. Make sure you get her permission, and maybe don't let her do the spell checking for you. Right? Maybe get someone who actually has a journalism degree to check your.
It's not nice to talk about Bully Zone like that. I mean, Lance Winters is here all the time, trying his best.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he
with
can
his
read.
flask, he's always available to mess something up.
And he's also mentioning that Fred Durst song, "You Gotta Have Faith," best cover ever. He says, "I'll use it when as my wrestling music." Gotta have faith.
All right.
That's a George Michael song.
Yes,
No, but Fred Durst did a remix.
yes,
of
the
that.
young people with their flippity flap flip flip hippity hip hop music.
I have no idea.
And,
Yeah, I don't know. Did he sample it like Six Pack Shakur did?
God damn it, God. Not every song can be Free Bird.
It's Tupac.
Not everything can be
Born in
Streets of
USA.
Philadelphia.
We got Christina Nicole watching right now.
Hey, Christina, hey, give a shout out to your husband. Tell him we're glad he's moving around okay. We miss him, and we hope he could just come back in any capacity.
And we also have Sean Black watching too.
Hey, what up, Sean
What's up,
Black?
Sean Black?
Miss you, brother. Playboy.
I miss Sean Black at D6W.
You know, I felt like our
we're still waiting for that big announcement coming soon, man. Big announcement, big things. Yeah, we're waiting on that.
Mr. Black, you gotta forgive him. You gotta forgive him.
I felt like our comment section needed a little bit more color.
Oh, you posted that? You posted that? Good.
I'm not saying yay or nay. I'm just saying I felt like our comment section needed a little bit more color.
Right?
More color. You got bright red.
Right?
You got black.
I mean, speaking of
and
color,
you got,
I was disappointed about
kind
Kofi
of a
Kingston
vanilla
not winning that
swirl
match.
here, right? So I don't know. You know,
Can't you be like butter pecan or something? You could have labeled yourself something.
no,
that's
ain't no butter in this. No, ain't no butter in this
I don't
Delano
know.
family.
It's getting a little soft and smooth as of late.
And leche de chocolate es muy delicioso.
From K-Cat.
Muy chocolate. Este grande y largo.
But
Big
anyway,
like worse.
since we were talking about D6W, Azrael was on that show too.
Well,
yes,
we're
and
gonna-
I'm still the champion of the entire high desert.
But
Damn it, that
but
belt is
that's so
rightfully
weird.
mine.
Where's your title?
LTP stole my belt and ran away into the darkness of the night.
I mean, yeah, he
Okay.
and I,
who?
I demand to
He's
have
a little
it
less than
presented back to
perfect.
me.
So
Okay,
It's
if
a
we're going
sneak
to talk
thief.
about D6W, we got to make a couple mentions. The GCF and
There's other shows.
And-
GCF is running out of here also.
and Venue Wrestling Entertainment.
Also out of here.
Yes.
8381 Catella Avenue.
Jason
Sweet
Heiser,
J.
you know, I can't do the promo for your show for you. All right, I can offer you guys an opportunity, you know, for your show. Oh wait, you're not putting one on, but I thought there was no.
No,
How
I
about
mean,
you
I
for
might
your
as
show?
well.
Wait, you're not putting one on.
I can promote everyone's show. VWE comes here March 15th. Get me booked, little cholo. I am El Grande Tigre de Norte. I have the mascara. Mi pantalones es en fuego. Mi látigo es muy bien.
He literally he's gonna light his pants on fire at your show. Is literally what
So you know what? I would actually,
Did
you
you
know
pick
what?
it up?
You know,
Did you date a Puerto Rican chick that time? That's how you speak of the Spanglish?
I mean, I love my Latinas straight
Right?
up. Holla at your
By the way,
boy.
Jamal
understand?
said, I heard you guys need a little more color on the show.
Thank you.
And Jamal-
Thank you.
If we,
Holla
got,
at your
if
boy.
we got any more color on the show, we wouldn't have any color on this show. So, Jamal, you are more than welcome to come down.
If you had more color on this show, them seats you are in would definitely be filled
Half
with some
price.
talkers, big bangers, and hood rangers. So let's go. Get some
You know
more
what?
color on this show.
Hold on.
I don't know what he
DMX.
meant.
Don't be all hood on me.
I mean, I'm
we know
just
you were
saying.
an educated man.
I am.
We know you were a strong,
I can be educated, but at the same time, that's
respectable
I
father.
I can be.
All right.
I can
so
be.
we know you're more Bill Cosby. Oh wait, no.
Oh,
yeah, we know you're more Bill Cosby than Bill Cosby. You're more
Fuck
Cliff.
on the
Wait.
You couldn't even hit me with Theo Huxtable.
Wait, I was gonna say you're more Cliff Huxtable than you are Bill Cosby. Is that what I'm saying? That's what I meant to say.
I'm not drugging
we know you're
nobody's
more
drink.
Cliff Huxtable than O.J. Simpson. Is all
I
I'm saying.
hope so. I mean, the gloves don't fit all the time, which is why I got myself a kid.
By the way, Jason Heisel says, what's up?
Jason Heisel, good man. I've gotten to know him a little bit lately. He and I have had some of the same.
It's
I'm fixing it. March 3rd, GCF comes 8381 to the De La O Jiu-Jitsu School
Hey,
in Stanton, California.
GCF,
Get
holla
me
at your
booked,
boy.
Jamal. I am thug life. I am hard like these streets.
Now, I mean, if you gonna book him, you might as well book me too. Let you know.
Yeah,
That's
you know
what I see
what?
walking
In
in.
fact, why don't you book them against each other? I'll pay for that match, right? That way we can have some guys on my guys on your show.
In your building.
In my
Would be a good idea.
Yeah, it could work.
Yeah.
I'm known on these streets. Check me out. I'm certified. You know, I got.
He's
Maybe-
known on the
maybe-
streets as,
maybe-
oh, here's the
Hey,
guy
listen,
coming
maybe-
again. He don't got no money.
Maybe
Right?
you could give me an opportunity to holla at your boy, Danny Malice Limelight.
damn.
I mean,
He sure comes to the dojo a lot for somebody who doesn't know you.
he sure is
He's gonna be
always
on the
here.
3rd.
I'm not even going to dignify that statement with
Okay.
response.
Of course not, because the truth it cannot beat.
Spider-Man can do whatever a spider can, and that's get wrapped by a newspaper by me.
He thwipped and didn't wrap it up. Thwip. Got himself a kid.
This does not mean this is not. This means I love you. This is how I used to tell my dad that. I used to tell my grandpa.
What kind of gang signs are you all putting up?
All you have to do is flip this upside down, and then you got yourself a kid. That's all it is. And the thwip got flipped. That's all it is.
By the way,
Sean. Give yourself a kid.
By the way, Sean Black says, much love to Azrael, be at Marcus Frey. Much love to success, OCCW. Stay hungry.
What a two-faced hypocrite. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no, you know what? No, he talked all that shit, told a bunch of lies about me and OCCW.
About
and
you,
now
but not everybody else.
He's trying to shine it up
Okay,
I'm
but
trying to be the good guy.
But I mean, he's
full
thing.
of crap.
I mean, even if he's trying to be the good guy.
But he's not.
Even if he's not, bury the hatchet. That's all you have to
bury
do.
it right in the middle of his
why
forehead.
not?
Come on. We all love Sean Black.
Look, I don't want to be friends with him.
You don't have to be friends with him.
Because I tried, and he screwed me over every time. And he's going out on social media going,
Hey.
John Della never paid me. He gave my fat ass a bunch of
Here's the
friggin'
thing. Here's the
meatball
thing.
sandwiches.
Didn't nobody say you had to book him?
I'm not going to. He's.
I know
and then
that.
he says shit like this. Oh, it's an old issue because he's over it and he knows he's wrong. And he's like, oh, it's old. Why are you bringing up old shit? I just want to be friends. I just want to be friends.
For good times and bad times.
All I gotta say is it takes too much energy to keep feuds going like
It
that.
doesn't take much energy for me because every time I hear the guy's name, I want to punch him in the face.
Oh, come on.
Look how amped up John is. John's all amped up on
Maybe I should start a wrestling show. I have a big announcement coming soon.
I feel like you've already done that, and we've already did that today.
I thought we did.
We've had several large announcements just today.
You're missing the joke.
No, I get it.
Yeah, what?
You're winning. I mean, you've run 2 shows in like 2
I mean,
months.
I'll say this.
Obviously, you don't want to get
Captain
bugged.
America wouldn't hold no feud like
Yeah,
that.
there you go.
Yeah, Captain
Oh,
America.
really? Oh, really?
Just,
Hatchet.
Hold
just
on,
let it
hold on a
go.
second. You think Captain America would ever let the Red Skull off the hook?
He has.
No, he hasn't.
But Sean Black's
He's
Black
tried.
Panther.
He's tried. The only time that he keeps going after Red Skull is when Red Skull keeps fucking up. But at the end of the day, if Red Skull said, hey, let's bury the hatchet and put that hand out there.
Then
Captain
wait a minute. But Captain America would be a fool if he took that hand because how many times has Sean Black said, I just want to be, man, it's all good. It's all going to go. Okay, it's all good.
I'm sorry,
And it
I
turned out it
tried.
wasn't good.
I
It wasn't
tried.
good. Sean Black hasn't changed at all. He's still irresponsible. He still talks smack and he still lies about me. And then he turns around and says, oh, that's old. Do lies get old? Do lies get old? Lies stay lies. I mean, don't they? Don't they? Yeah.
The bigger, more important issue is that me and versus Marcus Frey on GCF.
GCF, let's go.
He
Get
said
me in the
yes.
ring.
Jamal said A-okay.
A-okay with me too, then.
He don't mind white people versus black people violence.
Exactly.
So Azrael
Because he knows at the end of the day, I'm going to be
Frey.
throwing your white ass all over that ring.
You know
so,
what?
Yes,
You got
book
nothing.
it.
You got nothing. We'll have a little sparring contest, a little bit of fisticuffs. My people have been oppressed too. The Irish were treated badly. That was.
Why do you guys always try to fire me up? 1 week it's friggin' you're so and so's dad.
Why are you getting
And
caught
then
up
next
on
week
this?
it's this clown.
Hey. Captain America doesn't get you
But
fired up.
Sean Black said he's getting old, bro. Like, Joe Gonzalez says, hug it out.
I'm getting old, Sean. You're getting fat.
Oh, come on.
God damn. Well, moving on.
The elimination chamber.
Now he's saying,
over the
I'll see you
weekend.
soon. All right. I look forward to it, Sean.
He
I look forward to
clearly
seeing you
misses
soon.
you.
Oh,
Yeah, he may as well give you a hug.
He said,
trying to
I'll
act like
see
a
you
tough guy,
soon.
Sean.
No, that was I hope to see you.
Yeah,
soon.
that's what he meant. Come on.
I hope to see you soon. Extend those arms.
And he put
give
praise the hand
love.
emojis.
Ain't nothing but love. Come on. Well, moving forward.
GCF March 3rd.
GCF March 3rd.
excitement's
Holla
gonna
at your
happen.
boy. This is what we about to do. We about to put our fists and feet all up and down.
Tie it in a knot. I'm going to stomp a mud hole in you and walk it dry, by God.
I'm about to walk my ass all the way up and down Azrael Alley and come out with some gutter boots apparently because he's got some swamp ass.
Damn.
From what I heard.
Damn.
Who's Joseph Saint? Let's talk about him. They says he supports Azrael.
Joseph Saint? Why wouldn't he support me? He's obviously a right-thinking
Isn't he the guy
individual.
who runs GCF?
Joseph Saint says he supports. I don't know. Lots of people support me, man. Tony Reyes supports me. 3PW March 16th.
Wow! It's a big surprise. The guy that runs around with a Confederate flag supports Azrael. Big surprise.
Woo! says you can pet his kitty and you'll feel better.
And then Jessica Sky says, John, you're not old. We love you.
Well, some people do, right? But that's fine. Anyway, now I'm all upset, you know.
So the Elimination Chamber happened over the weekend.
Because he
How about
said,
that Kofi
"See you
Kingston?"
soon."
Yeah.
See you soon.
Sure you will, Sean. You're gonna show
I've been
up.
wanting him to come by.
Yeah.
March 3rd, there's gonna
We should
be
put him
I'll be
in
right on
next
time.
week. We
I
should put
thought
him
you
next
lived
week.
so far away.
No, I mean, if the man want to come out, you ain't even got to book him now. I mean, he coming out for free to get an ass whooping.
I guess.
Ain't that's the best shit you can ask for? When a wrestler gonna come to you for free to get his ass kicked?
And he'll show up late though.
Well, I mean, I hope you got the venue. Well, it's your venue. You don't have to worry about it. It ain't like he's showing up late to a venue that you had to rent.
That's true, huh?
He's showing up late to a venue you own.
Are you renting the chairs? Are these chairs going to be sturdy? I mean, I've broken some chairs on Sean Black. These better be the good chairs. These better be the metal ones. I don't want any plastic rental chairs out there.
Oh man!
My God.
All I gotta say is I tried. I might have failed, but
What
I
did you
tried.
try? Wait, what did you try?
I just
Did
tried.
you tell him that you were gonna mend?
There we go.
I didn't tell him a
'Cause you know
goddamn
me
thing.
better
I'm a
than
grown
that.
ass man. I ain't got to tell nobody nothing. All I said was I'm gonna plant the seed and see if friendship can grow. And goddamn it didn't.
So you burned it down and salted the earth so nothing would ever grow again.
That really, you know what? Look, that says more about our friendship than it does about.
Oh,
our lack
come
thereof.
on.
Because I thought you've listened to me go on about it. You've heard me lay out the facts. I didn't go on social media and try to make myself look like a good guy. I told you exactly what happened. You saw a big portion of what happened.
I did.
And yet somehow you think that me and my ways could somehow be like, hey, you know what? Screw me once, shame on me.
No.
Screw me twice, shame on me.
Because here's the thing.
Screw me 5 times, and
No. Because I wasn't saying, hey, mend fences and book them on your next show.
Fellas.
All I said was mend the fence, turn the other cheek, and walk your ass up that street and leave him behind. Because obviously, in your mind, and it could be true, he's not going to obviously follow you up that road because your road is going uphill. We've already seen the likes of what.
whoa,
Don't be
what's up with that
doing
hand?
that now.
What's up with the hand?
Is your
It's
struggle
The views, opinions.
I mean, I think it doesn't look right when you do it, Azrael.
We've been hanging out too much. You know what? Fist in the air.
There you go. So you're going up that hill,
All right.
like just like that, and you saying, "Hey, I'm leaving all the haters behind."
Nah.
Now with that, you can, if they say, "Hey, I'm gonna extend my hand and say, hey, it's all good," no hard feelings. You can say, "No hard feelings," because I know I'm leaving your ass back there.
See, the problem is, right, from a business standpoint, too, he's gone on and lied and told lies about me to other people,
Right.
other people that I'm going to have to deal with from a business standpoint.
Right, but
every day something comes up where I have to deal with another lie that he or someone else has told.
right, but here's my thing. Has it slowed us down at
But
all?
I learned something I
Has
didn't
it
know.
Has it stopped us
Wait,
from
what
booking
do you know?
supreme
Joseph
talent?
Saint is the commissioner of GCF, which emanates from the De La Jiu-Jitsu School on March 3rd.
Hey!
And Joseph Saint, the person in
Is he the guy
power,
that punched that one dude
But
out?
hold
He-
on,
but he
hold
supports
on,
me in
hold
my
on, Joseph
endeavors.
Saint.
right?
You got a last name like Saint, and you gonna
He's from
hit
the Boondocks.
and you gonna hit your wagon to this
Why wouldn't he?
blasphemous.
Is Saint a black?
I will summon
Is that
the
a black
monster
last name?
Leviticus to take you both to the bad place if you keep on with your
it could be,
naughtiness.
sure, Washington could be a black last
mean,
name. I'm just wondering if that is typically like
I don't know a whole lot of black people with the last name.
Okay.
Joe Gonzalez likes you though.
Thank you, Joe.
Joe Gonzalez is
Thank you,
Wakanda
Joe.
forever.
I think, you know what, Joe?
So right now we're 1-1.
I appreciate your contribution to the show tonight, Joe. You should tune in every week.
Well, Jamal, jump on my wagon too, so it could be 2-1. Don't let this be even.
Why wouldn't Jamal be on my side?
Why the hell
I've
would
been
he be
wrestling
on your
longer than
side?
you. I sell tickets.
It
I
don't
pack
matter
the
what you've
arenas.
been doing. If he's heard any of the racist shit that you've said
No, don't
in your
listen to
career,
any of those.
right?
Don't go back on
now
any
all of a sudden we
previous
don't want to go back.
Issue.
Now
No,
all of a sudden
those
we
are
don't want
old
people,
issues.
We
Quit
don't
bringing
want
up
people
old
to
things. Bringing up old things is bad. You know what happened this
now all of a sudden
weekend?
it's bad.
I know.
Yeah.
Now all of a
From
sudden
what
it's
I
bad.
from what I just learned tonight, John just showed me that bringing up old shit and not burying it is probably the best route you gonna go, because then you know that the motherfuckers that step to you when you are saying, "Hey, I ain't burying shit," you gonna get your ass kicked.
That's right.
And I'll see you soon.
End of the story.
You know? And okay. And
Kofi Kingston doesn't have these kind of problems with the rest
He
of
got
New
screwed.
Day.
Does he not?
I thought he
You
he got
are
screwed.
bad at
I
making
was so mad at
friends.
I mean,
Me?
and I'm
Oh,
proud.
bad.
You're all
and
bad
I'm-
at making
and I'm
friends.
proud of it.
You know, he's been friends with Big E for like 27 years without any kind of problem. They eat pancakes together.
Wait, which Biggie? Because I know there's like other Biggies.
Big E. There's Big E. The,
Oh,
one,
Big
the other one
E.
in New Day, and
Big
then
E.
Xavier Woods, and let's all eat pancakes
Right.
with Sean Black.
Okay,
Me
but-
and you, and we can all have a pancake
No, man, I'd wind up
breakfast.
getting my fingers bit off as he would try to steal my pancakes. Rachel, Stanley's watching, right?
Hey, Rachel. Hey, how
Yoga
you doing?
Star.
Yoga Star, what up?
Anyway, Yoga Star. Hey, watch how you say that.
What?
Don't be all, hey, Yoga Star, what's up?
I mean,
Huh?
I was
said- he
just
said-
saying
He said he
hi.
loves the
I was just
videos
saying
too. That's
hi.
what he said too.
I was just saying hi. That's all that was.
All right.
You ain't got to get all bent out of
All
shape.
right, I'm just saying.
I ain't trying to get on Malice's
Low
bad
self-esteem
side.
here. He's insecure.
At least he said it in front of me. Instead of being like, hey, you know.
Right. I ain't hollering at
paid
her
me with a
online.
meatball sandwich.
It ain't like I ain't trying to slip into her DMs. I mean, for real. Like,
Oh, DM? I didn't know what that meant. Come on.
Hey, does
I
she?
didn't know
Does
what
she?
DM meant.
Does Rachel know about your son in Puerto Rico?
Okay, look. Okay. Now
she been-
that she's watching, you can't
has she been okay with that? Because
I don't have a son in Puerto Rico.
Well, obviously not, because he's here in California now. You don't have but you have a son from Puerto Rico.
No, I do not. I have a son from Puerto Rico. My son is from Huntington Beach, as a matter of fact.
All right.
So, yeah, so don't listen to
Dang,
him.
I didn't know you was the father of the Huntington Beach bad boy too.
No, God, no.
Tito,
No.
you and Tito, dang.
Samoan Joe's from Huntington Beach too.
What?
Yeah, Samoan
John
Joe.
been busy.
It's a small world after all.
I mean, I'll
Shout out to 3PW, Tony Reyes. And let's see who else.
Hey,
Also on March 16th.
I'm gonna tell you right now though, it was good to step in the ring with Tony Reyes for the first time. I got an experience out of that. My chest is still healing up a little bit. I mean, he sure did try to slap my damn nipple off my chest, but
Well, that happens sometimes. Mariah Marino's watching. Hi, Mariah Marino. Congratulations.
Hey.
She won this weekend.
congratulations, big ups, girl. You did your damn thing. Don't let them haters talk you no kind of way, because they out there and they living. them haters is real.
She's the Vixens champion.
Damn
she
right.
Was victorious over Heidi. this
She's the
weekend.
ladies champion. It's not the. Is it?
I think
the
they call it.
Vixen?
It says Vixens all over
But it
the thing.
says
I didn't
ladies.
pick it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, whatever it is, she's a lady. She's a vixen. Do your damn thing, girl.
They call them
champions.
Vixens out there?
I've called them a lot of things.
No, I mean
Out there.
Well, you know the WWE
There's
calls them
Vixens
divas.
and divas.
and then-
It was on the flyer,
What did
spelled
it say?
that way. Vixens.
Okay.
The XXX.
By the
Just
way,
the one.
she says
Just the one.
she had said thanks, hoochies.
They call me hoochie.
I mean,
I'm not a hoochie. I'm a respectable, moral
yeah.
type of
Me too.
guy.
Until you get me in the sheets.
Nah, I ain't getting
But are you as athletic as Kofi Kingston, who did really well at the elimination
I mean,
chamber?
Let's talk a
did.
little bit about. Let's talk about the elimination.
Let's
chamber
talk about it
this
because
weekend.
the last match was the only good one. So let's talk about it.
I didn't see it, so I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. No,
By the end, were you crying openly?
I mean,
'Cause a little tear went
there
down my cheek.
I'm gonna put this out there right now. I called it from the get-go because I remember we were on this show, what was it, maybe 2 weeks ago? It was about 2 weeks ago, and we talked about it. And I said, it's a great thing that he qualified for the match, but I know for a fact that it will not amount to him winning a goddamn thing. And what have we seen for the last 2 weeks? He shined, and they shit on him. And that's what they do. I mean, that's what it. And at the end of the day, so what? So we got you now booked for a singles match against Daniel Bryan at what is it? Fastlane.
Fastlane.
So that's great.
That'll shut him up.
We got you booked for a singles title match at Fastlane. Does that mean that Kofi Kingston is now going to become the world's champion at Fastlane and take it to WrestleMania? I highly doubt it.
I mean, it was Black History Month. I mean, still is.
I mean, and
you've only got a couple more days.
Shit.
I thought he was gonna win.
I mean, assalamu alaikum, my brother, but you don't mean you winning shit.
Yeah.
Every single time you step in that ring, they have the fans cheering for you like no other. And I love it. And I'm right there with you, my brother. I'm going, yes, it's about damn time because out of the three of them, Big E could have been a champion a long time ago. Kofi Kingston, now 11 years running in the business, trying to get the job done. And I'm right there supporting you. And again, and one point that someone did make before is that Daniel Bryan is a beatable champion. So this is the perfect time for someone like Kofi Kingston to go up against a beatable champion and possibly take the title. But the world that I know I live in and the world that Vince McMahon has created, we all know that's not going to happen.
What, is it because he's black?
I saw Cool Runnings.
You said it, not me.
I know, I didn't say it. I asked. I asked.
I mean, it's the reality.
Do you think that's what it is?
I really believe that at the end of the day, the powers that be will never let that title sit around the waist of a completely 100% African American male.
True.
Okay.
So I mean, we are and the reason why I say that I'm not taking anything away from The Rock. Everybody wants to go and wants to sit there and go, well, The Rock, and yes, my brother. In February, you are black, and I feel you.
What? I'm doing it too? Is that cool?
But we all know.
Okay.
We all know that the other 11 months out of the year, he is a very proud Samoan individual.
Interesting. Okay.
And that's what it is. And because of the fact that he didn't win all of his accolades and become known because of the Johnson bloodline, he got all of those accolades and notoriety because of the Anoa'i bloodline. We've seen what that Anoa'i bloodline will do. Roman Reigns. I mean, multiple tag team champions within the lineage of the Fatu.
Rikishi?
Exactly.
Fatu and Samu, that's right. All right, the Samoan SWAT team.
That's what I'm saying. And so you have Rikishi's sons now running ring shot through the tag team division. Went to jail for being drunk and disorderly, and then the very same weekend wins the tag team championships. It blows my mind. It truly blows my mind because I guarantee you, let's be real about this right now. I guarantee you, if you brought back a team like Crime Time and one of them ran into that same issue, doesn't matter how hot they are, there is not a goddamn way that one of them going to jail would put a tag team title around their way.
Me and Marcus Frey should be tag team champions. We square up with the police all the time. I tell them, look, get out of my way, officer, and then they give me, an escort to where I'm going. That didn't ever happen? That don't happen to you? Like, you bump them in the chest and you're just like, they clear the traffic for you?
But the reason why it never happened to me is because, unfortunately, in my household, my mom had to sit us down at the age of 10, 11, and 12 and say, hey, when you go out in these streets, if an officer approaches you, make sure your hands are visible. Make sure that there's nothing in your hands. Make sure that you follow any and all instructions at all times. Hold on a second.
My mom and my dad told me the same thing. When the cops stop you, you say yes sir, no sir, answer their questions.
Right.
Do not lie.
That's because you live in a respectful household. But guaranteed, if you said, you know what, I'm not feeling that shit today, and you went out and you said, what the fuck fuck are you bothering me for? What the fuck do you want? I guarantee that there is not one gun that would have been drawn.
I don't know about
Lay
that.
down, Coral. Oh, bull. Yeah, hello. I know. Yeah, I know. Speaking of fact, I used to hang around with a bunch of brothers back in the day. I was only mixed dude in the group, and every
Mixed?
time we got pulled, I was only mixed in the group.
Oh, okay.
Out of all the brothers I hang with, and dude, I know what he's talking about. Anytime we got pulled over, we'll be respectful, not talking shit, but they'll still pull us out of the car, harass us. They put
Exactly. Make sure that they have their hands on their guns at all times.
My parents told me to keep my hands out of my pants all the time. They told me to keep my hands visible all the time.
I mean, that's just because they know that you're. That just means because they know that you're a sycophant and that you out in the street jacking off and shit. So they said, "Hey, take your hands out your goddamn pants."
I am not a sycophant.
You're a brown noser. You're a real brown noser.
No,
I don't know
Me and my new friend Jamal disagree with you. Me and Jamal Bostic,
Jamal, I'm telling you right now,
from GCF disagree.
Align yourself correctly. That's all I gotta say.
And it's ladies champion at D6W. Vixen's
I
champion
told
is
you.
3PW.
Gotcha.
I
So,
told you. I know what
you
I'm
were-
talking about. I saw. That's why they made the title Powder Pink.
I'm reading
Because
it.
it's for the ladies. It's ladies' night, and
wrong
now
with that.
Now,
No,
what do you guys think
Miranda.
about the first lady champions at the Elimination Chamber?
I felt like the match could have gone better.
Yeah.
There was a lot of missed spots. There was a lot of miscommunication. There was a lot of let's try to make this look good. At the end of the day, I think there were too many women in there not knowing what they were supposed to be doing.
I think the highlight was Nia Jax going to that. Freaking,
Right.
That
okay.
was badass.
And I'm gonna talk about that spot right now because I feel like the way that could have gone better. So you got Bailey pulling herself up on the ropes. Oh, Bailey's so hurt, and I'm gonna charge at you. To me, I mean, and to you too, probably. I'm gonna paint this for you. You're pulling yourself up on the ropes, and a lady is charging at you that's 3 times your size. Would you roll towards her up against the ropes, or would you roll to the open 5 feet that you have on the other side towards the cage to then make it look like I actually dodged this person?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know, like that's literally what they had the opportunity to do something that made you go, oh, she really jumped out of the way. But instead, what they ended up doing was, I'm going to roll towards you as you're running at me up against the ropes, and you're going to run as though you didn't see me move, and you're just gonna keep chugging right along through the.
Sometimes you're just full of confidence and you feel like you can do a thing. And you know what? I saw O'Shea there and I knew he was 300 pounds. But by God, today was my day, and I'm gonna lift with my legs and I'm gonna throw that son of a bitch into the cage.
Right.
And I'm like full of the adrenaline, and I can do this today,
But
man.
at the end of the day,
slow.
if Mikey O'Shea is charging at you, and you're like, well, God damn it, this is the end of my days. Are you going to slowly pull yourself out of the way to make it look ridiculous? Or are you going to roll to the open spot on the opposite side of the ring?
I'm going to ask Little Cholo what he would do on Friday. I mean, like, Little Cholo, what should I have done in this situation? And he'll probably tell me.
Producer Robert, do you have a copy of the new flyer with the new schedule, the newly scheduled show? No? We'll look for it. All right.
B.A., I think we have somebody calling for you downstairs real quick.
Another brother walks in the building. All of a sudden, you think he's here to pick him up?
I think Sean Black's downstairs.
I'm sure we got some business to talk about, so I'll holler at him.
I think Sean Black's downstairs.
Oh, Sean.
Wait. Well, before you go, let's invite him on. Adam Woods, come on out real quick.
All right.
See you.
He's not a brother. He's a Fijian.
Remember, you're everybody get in the shot. Get in those teams. Hey.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Very good to meet
There
you.
hasn't been any racial epitaph.
Why is it gotta be like that?
Hey, how you doing?
Why you gotta treat him like he's Obama? Like
He looks like Obama.
I just came from Roscoe.
Tag team match.
All right, hold on. Wait, come back real quick. Hey, okay, if I could have a little bit of decorum. This is for those of you who don't know. This is Adam Woods. right? Adam, tell us a little bit about your show, when it's on, and when.
Stop.
I'm bound Tuesday nights as well as the Gym Crashers Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock and 7 o'clock respectively. And apparently I'm going to take a bump. Holy shit.
No, you're good. You're good. All right, hey, don't miss this show. It's a fantastic show. We'll be seeing more of Adam Woods as we go along. Adam Woods will also be attending the
CCW.
That's right, Heartbreak City Rumble. That's March 30th, right at American Legion Post 716. All right,
And we got Sean Black downstairs real quick.
Yeah, bring him up. Right, I want to say thank you, B.A. Marcus Frame, for holding it together. Right, good, because I don't know that I'd be able to do the same thing.
And now,
thank you, Adam Woods, for stopping by, and I want to welcome.
And now our OCCW champion, Gusten.
I got it.
You and me, we're going to be best friends tonight.
Not a goddamn chance in hell.
I have decided.
I'll see you soon.
I have
probably,
decided
after February.
that I am going to give this title to my new friend, Marcus Frey.
Oh, you're going to give it to him?
I'm going to give it to him so he can take it home and polish it up and bring it back to me next week on the podcast. It needs a good shining.
Hey, you could have broke out the window. We're gonna get sucked out. I'm gonna fall into Los Angeles. God damn it!
LA has had enough rain. We do not need more water out here.
That traffic has still not moved. God damn it! Those people are not getting home tonight.
All right. That being said, I want to welcome Goose and Thunder Uberstute.
Thank you.
Yes, it's good to have you on. You have a big fan with this guy. What's his name? Dustin Lawyer.
Let me see.
He says he has Mark Henry was his champion.
That is a fact.
He was.
He says if you
It
mix up
happened.
the letters in Azrael, you get Lares.
Why would you? Why would you mix up the letters in my name? And if I mix up the letters in your name, you're like piss goo or something like something weird.
No,
Like that.
no.
Pimp slap Gusten Uber said, "Hey, bring Marcus Frey back in here so he can get himself some pimp slap Gusten Uber side. He didn't have enough before, and now he needs a whole face full of piss goo.
Yummy.
Hey, somebody said earlier something on the show about butter pecans, and I just want to say, if you ever need your pecan buttered,
No.
you got
No.
you
I
have my support.
I don't need you to
I
butter
don't
my
know.
pecan. I don't need you to.
How do you make pecan butter?
Shred my butter. I don't need you to friggin' yank my tractor. Nothing like that. I'm good. I'm good.
How do
Thank you,
I
Tractor.
milk a pecan? There ain't no nipples on a pecan.
You
How do
gotta use your teeth.
How do I get the milk to make the butter? White people eat some crazy things.
You can milk anything.
Okay.
Well,
I've got
you can
nipples.
milk anything.
Can you
Robert
milk
De
me?
Niro. Yes.
I've got nipples because you milk me,
I'll
Justin.
milk
Gusten?
everybody in this room.
Okay. That's.
Starting with Marcus Frey. Marcus Frey, you want another shot of this? Come on in here and get some milk.
Marcus Frey
Yeah, you're gonna milk Marcus
is busy
Frey.
trying to mend fences somewhere else because it didn't work out for him today. All right. Gustin, you've been a little bit injured, right? Is that right?
Injured is a strong word. I've been a little tender in certain places.
Yes, you've been tender in a little. Have those places managed to heal up, or are you still
I'm
overworking
feeling-
them?
You know, I have had the tenderness, and I will tell you, my meat has been tenderized, and I am ready to go. I am ready for action with this new, freshly tenderized meat of mine.
All right, so
Uber's dude's meat takes a pounding.
Yeah,
He's in and out of the
Marcus
ring.
Frey, if you come back in this room, you're gonna get the tenderest meat you ever tasted, and it's gonna be tender and soft and milky and just the way you like it. Is he still in the building? Get him back here. I'm getting all
no,
fired
you're
up.
fine.
I'm
Just
getting
sit
all
down and
hot and
relax.
bothered.
Sit down and relax.
My
relax.
belt's dirty and
Look.
it needs a good polishing.
All right,
Spit on it a little.
Well, maybe this guy will do it, right? All right.
Spit shine.
So you have been champion of
Milkshine.
Orange County Championship Wrestling for what? A couple months now, right? How has your life changed, and how has it stayed the same? How do you plan on who would you like to defend it against, and who do you think should not be getting in the ring with you? That's a lot of
Who
questions.
should not be getting in
Wait,
the ring
like,
with me?
how is life changing?
That can just be a broadly spread question to any man, because if you get in the ring with Goose and Uberstad, you better prepare to get milked, baby, because I'm going to suck all the milk right out of you, and spank you, put you on your back. 1, 2, 3. I'm talking 1, 2, 3. I'm talking about wrestling.
Okay.
You're gonna know who your daddy is.
Daniel, that's real.
Just like John.
Danny Limeline's gonna find out who his daddy is at the Heartbreak Rumble.
You can be Danny Limelight's daddy. I'm gonna be everybody else's daddy.
Right?
They get in the ring with me.
19 other dudes are gonna be in that Rumble, and the Uber dude is used to taking on 19 dudes. He's very athletic. Look at him. Look how muscular he is. The endurance
You
is
wanna see
there.
my muscles?
No, I don't want to see anything from you. All right. Jessica Lando says she wants the show to be done. Okay, Jessica, turn it off. Now it's done. All right?
I just got here.
That's okay.
Come on, Jessica.
Storytelling,
The peppermint is
segues. So we call a hard
So
stuff.
how has life changed for you since you've become the OCCW champion?
Well, you know, it's tough to take lift rides, lift in the Uber rides. You know, you can't go anywhere without getting recognized. You get in the car and the drivers are, oh, can I have your autograph? Can I take my picture with you? And you're like, come on, man. I got to get to the podcast. It's tough. It's really tough.
Sounds really tough.
Do you get a piece of that Uber money? When people are buying Uber,
I should
your name is
sue
half
them.
of that.
I should sue them because they stole my name and that is my legal property.
Right? And I've seen some clubs with stud in the name. Are you from the West Hollywood region? Do you get any money out of that?
And I see him at Home
this
Depot all the
for?
time. That's to help.
Those are quite the clamps. There we go. I knew that was coming. He's German. What do you
Why
want him
did you
to
tell me here?
What did
do?
you tell me?
He's German. That's what they do, man. I'm just going to whip him on the back. Hold on.
No, we're not gonna
What's
whip
that?
anybody on the show.
Hold on. let me get some
no.
whips and
Oh
stuff.
my
I'll be
God.
right back. Give me a gimp suit.
No.
Keep doing what you're talking about.
Now it's just you and me.
You put those down. You and I. Yeah. Okay. All right. So
I'm going to leave you alone with
have
him.
you?
God only knows.
All right. So you are aware that we have changed the date to March 30th at American Legion Post 716. We will be what the.
Ooh! Call me daddy! Call me daddy!
They like that kind of thing.
Wait, we got something.
There you go. Put on the.
Come on back.
No.
Put on the.
Sit down.
All right, fine. Ask him the
All right,
question
listen,
again.
you guys can, you know what? That's a different podcast on a different time and a different night and a different time of night. All right? You guys are more than welcome to hang out in that parking lot all night and practice whipping your
Okay.
yellow stuff, all right?
Don't mind me.
That said, will you be defending March 30th at 716 at the Heartbreak City Rumble, or will you be in South Africa defending your title there?
I think I might just be lounging outside of the ring, seeing who thinks they deserve a shot at Gusten Uberstud going up against 19 men. You might be able to beat 19 men, whoever is the winner, but you're not gonna beat the stud. You sure you don't want me to show you my muscles? Because I can get them out
No,
right
I don't want to see
here
your muscles.
on live TV.
No!
I want to show off my muscles.
No, you don't.
Joey the Bull.
Don't even think about it.
Are you going to South Africa? I heard South Africa.
No. Yeah, home of the Crew Grand? No.
You said he's defending the title in South Africa.
No, South Korea.
Okay.
South Africa.
I was like, why is he?
Well,
in
you know
South
what?
About Toto.
I've been hitting the head a few times, and so
Okay.
it's harder.
South Korea.
It's harder to remember.
When
such
you
things.
carry something prestigious like this, you get opportunities all over the world, John Miles. You should know that. So if I gotta be in South Korea, if I gotta be in Los Alamitos, I will be where I need to be to put the spankings on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so you're not going to answer my question because
I will not answer it directly.
The
I will
when
give you
you-
a complete runaround.
when you the last time we talked,
Attaboy.
you I told you that you have a certain amount of days to defend this title. If you do not
are you
defend
talking
that title in set amount of days, you will lose the title. And once again, the title will change hands without there being a champion or a defeater and a winner and a loser. So I sure hope.
tell you what.
A winnist.
I will defend this title, and I will defend it at whatever show you choose, but I get to choose who I fight. Because I only pick the best of the best to fight the stud. If you want to get in the ring with Gusten Uberstud, you must be considered worthy by Gusten Uberstud. Show black.
Ah!
You're wrestling March 3rd. At GCF.
I
in this
am
very
wrestling
building.
March 3rd at
Again,
GCF.
there you go. That's within
And
the
I will
30
be
days.
wrestling again on March 15th. Both right here in this building.
There we
So
go.
why don't we talk about that?
Who are you wrestling on the 3rd?
I know.
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know? I totally thought you did.
I show up.
Is it not Freddie Havoc?
That's
He said something
that's
about
March
it right
15th. Wait, do
Okay.
I? March 3rd is Gold Coast.
Okay.
March
And I don't
15th
know that one. The 15th I know then. Right?
No, the 3rd is Gold Coast.
Yes.
The 15th is
VWE.
VWE.
And the VWE one is the
That
one
is where
we got
I am
Freddie
wrestling
Havoc.
Freddie
Okay.
Havoc.
There you go.
Who seems to think he's also gonna win the Rumble. Now, wouldn't that be interesting? You don't want one spanking? You want two spankings? If you were smart, you'd stay out of the Rumble. Because you don't want any of this.
Watch out for that chiver. Chiver.
All right. That said, again, you weren't kidding when you said you were going to give me the runaround. All right, but you know what?
If you ask the right questions, you
real
will
simple.
get the right answers.
If you do not defend this title in the next 30 days, I will take it off you and I'll put it on him.
I did not hear a question.
No, that isn't the question. I will take this title from you and I'll put it on you. How about that?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm not
Period.
opposed to working hard.
You can't just hand it around. This isn't. This
but I can.
This isn't
All right.
candy.
This is not.
This isn't John Malice's Dulce de Leche. This is Gustav Uberstad's heavyweight title, and he will defend it when he's ready to defend it.
Well, you know what? No. You will defend it by the time I tell you to defend it, or you will not have to defend it at all. It will be gone. And mark my words. Ask Othello, right? Hey, Othello, how did you lose that title?
You don't
All right?
want, that's mean.
Yeah, it is.
Now you're just being mean.
And I'm about to be meaner. Have you not been watching the podcast?
Cripple.
He's not a
Terrible. Othello, I would like to apologize for the words and actions of Jonathan Malice. The words and actions of Jonathan
The views
Malice
and opinions
do
of
not
Jonathan Malice do not represent
Gustav
Orange County
Uberstad
Championship
and the
Wrestling.
OCCW heavyweight
You can't
title.
just call them cripples.
What? I didn't call anybody crippled.
Offensive. That's what I say.
I'm offended. That's
You
what white
are
people
so
do.
Lucky. B.A. Marcus Frey has left the building because
Right.
if you were here,
He'd be
would
offended
go
too.
storming right in here and turning tables over and throwing bottles out of the window over the beautiful LA skyline.
I don't think
You can't just go around making fun of people like that.
I didn't. I would just say he's not crippled. He's hurt.
Othello used to be 7 feet tall before he lost one of his legs.
That's
All right, you know what? Okay, so how about this?
Respect.
All right. Let's say Gustin does not defend his title. I want all of you watching right now, however many there are of you, to
22.
write in and tell me, do you think Azrael should have the title if he doesn't defend it in the next 30 days? Or do you think he should keep it in the or does B.A. Marcus Frey deserve the title?
I speak
All
for
right?
Jessica Sky and Brian Chansey when I say no.
Right?
The title
No.
stays on
Look,
Gustav Uberstad. There.
Clearly,
Half of the people have said.
Oscar
have spoken.
Hernandez, Jamal, Brian Chansey, Fred Gabriel all vote for me.
No.
That's how
No.
voting works.
Wait a minute.
I am counting Jessica Sky Landau says I should win. No, you don't even
Hey,
need to look at it.
don't be touching
I'm reading
my
you the
phone.
results.
All right,
Don't even worry
and then
about
there's
it.
B.A. Marcus Frey. If you think he should have the title?
Hey,
Thanks.
good news.
How you talking about this, John, right now without
Yeah,
you?
get him.
Oh.
Get him.
all right, folks.
You guys.
This was OCCW. This is Joey the Bull. I will see you all next week. I'll be in front of the camera this time. We are out.